that. That's a cheesesteak. Bacon.
All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank y'all for joining in today. If you're new here, hey, thanks for clicking on that play button. If you're returning, hey, thanks for coming back and watching us again. Got something pretty special for you today. I'm going to show you my competition style chili. This chili is pretty special to me. We've competed with this several times and we've won several trophies. A couple first places, a couple people's choices. We've done really good with it. And I'm going to show you how we make that today. Stay tuned. All right, so let's get this started. Like any great project or any great cook, you got to start with baking up. We're going to put in enough of this right here to saute our vegetables. Get a handful up. All right, so we've been letting our vegetables saute for about 10 minutes. I've got to tell you what the vegetables was. We got 2 green bell peppers, we got 2 poblano peppers, and then we got 1 large Vidalia onion. And that's what we've been sauteing in here. So after these are sauteed down and they kind of look translucent just like that. Now we're ready to add our hamburger meat. And we're just going to use an 80-20 chuck for this one. We got 3 pounds. I'm going to drop it in. And that's it. We're just going to break that up and let that brown. We're going to brown that ground beef. All right. So after you've let this kind of brown for just about 5 minutes, you don't have to cook it all the way down. We just want to get it broke up and get the onions and the peppers all incorporated with the beef and get it broke up so that it's kind of chunky. And for that, then we're going to add our next ingredients, which is 15 ounces of beef broth, which is half of this container. We're going to use the other half in the second part. We're going to pour in about half of this. Like that. Then we're going to put in two 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce. Then we're going with 1 tablespoon of just onion powder. We're going to get that all mixed up. And at this point, it should have just a raw consistency, but you can see the sauce and the thickness of it. And if you pull back the center of it should fill with liquid in the center. We're going to cook this for about 30 minutes, okay? Until all this liquid has time to evaporate. And then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so get in here and look at this. So we've been going for about 25 minutes. This time I said 30 minutes. It's going to vary depending on your heat and the exact amount of liquid you got in here. But you're going to want to cook it until the liquid is about 80% gone. You'll have a little bit of liquid in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it should be pretty much dry. Just like that right there. Okay? That way we know we have evaporated all that liquid and we're ready to move on to the next step. All right, so for that next step, we're going to add about 32 ounces of water, something like that. We're going to add the remaining of our beef broth that we had earlier. And then we're going to add 2, what is these things, 32? Yeah, 32 ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. And then we got two 15-ounce cans of petite diced tomatoes. And then we got our second spice dump. I'll list this right over here on the screen, what's all in this, but this is all your main chili spices. Just like that, and we're going to give it a good stir. This is going to be the long part of the cook. We're going to let this go for about an hour. All right, so you get a look at this now with the consistency we got. It should be really thin like that. All right. We're going to cook this for an hour, and be sure you stir it constantly. And let it stick to the bottom. All right. All right, let's let that go for an hour. That's just a simmer, not a boil. All right, so we've been simmering for about an hour now. Get in here and take a look at this. You can see how much it's dried up. Now it's starting to look like chili. So now we're going to move into the last phase of this. And this one's totally up to you. A lot of people don't like beans in their chili. Some people do. I'm going to go ahead and put beans in this one. If you don't want to, just don't do this step. I'm going to add 2 cans of red kidney, the dark red kidney beans. And then we're going to put in our last spice dump. Again, all these ingredients will be in the description. And I'll even pop it on the screen right here. You want to see it? Okay. And that is it. We're in our last 30 minutes. So we're going to let this simmer for another 30 minutes and we should be ready. Again, if it starts getting too dry, just add a little bit of water. Depends on how fast you've been cooking it. That's it. All right, we'll see you back in 30 minutes. All right, so we have been 30 minutes. You get over here and get a look at this. This is the consistency we're looking for. It's kind of thin, but it's got some good body to it. See that? All right, let's get a bite of this and see what we got. The smell is amazing. That is good chili. That is really good chili. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to try this, please do. Let me know how it turns out for you. Like I said, I'll list the ingredients down in the description of the full how-to list. And you can definitely try it yourself. Let me know. Thank you.